I just want Connor to be happy. I think when you don't really realize just how quickly life can change, that you just want him to be happy and healthy, and the rest will work itself out.
It all kind of started, he was complaining about leg pain a little bit, and we didn't really think anything of it at first. But then that night, it was really painful. So then that's when we started kind of escalating it and went to the pediatrician, and the mind starts kind of going in the worst places and whatnot. But I certainly wasn't going down the road of cancer at that point.
And so we saw our pediatrician, and she works with the hospital and referred us to PCH. And so they called us in. The doctors came in, and we were introduced to an oncologist who confirmed that Connor was diagnosed with leukemia. And I don't think I've heard something as guttural as the pain of us hearing that news and just not knowing what that means. I think that we really just took one day at a time. It feels really overwhelming at first, but then you start to plug away at those days and the treatment, and you meet the milestones.
In the mornings, my mom would come, and then she would bring breakfast for me. And I remember that the hospital would make these pancakes the size of my face. And then the bacon was so good there.
We tried to find joy and positivity in all his visits. Child life is probably one of the most underrated things that happens at the hospital.
In the beginning, a lot of the patients that come to us, the hospital is new and unfamiliar to them, and they're not feeling good, and we're doing all these tests and procedures and giving them all these medicines. So that's kind of when Child Life tries to swoop in and educate them and help them understand what's going on, why we're doing all these things.
At 4 years old, it's hard to explain to a kid that they have cancer and what's happening to their body. Child Life came in and did things with white and red M&Ms and explained to Connor what white blood cells were and red blood cells, and how his blood cells were not shaped right or attacking his body. And so they really helped him understand with the visual of what was happening to him. He really got to be a participant in his treatment rather than just it happening to him. He was a part of it, and so he could understand why he's doing the things that he was doing and why all of those things are helping him heal. He made it through. He rang the bell on November 14th, 3 years ago now, and he is not considered cancer-free yet, but he's in remission and he's on his way to being cancer-free. Child Life and all those things are all funded through the foundation. It was important to us that those things were there because they truly made an impact on his care.
I want him to have a healthy life where he also can be an advocate of his journey that he went through fighting cancer.